Hello everyone, it's been a while. I haven't made a YouTube video for a very long time, but it's kind of good to be back. I figured I'd need to make more YouTube content, especially if I'm trying to push my own personal brand, but also work on the business and work on all sorts of things that I want to do in the future. I feel like YouTube is such a strong point and it's something you really do have to tackle if you want to do social media full time. So I definitely am going to get started with making kind of more YouTube content and just keep pushing it out there and just not stopping, because I really need to do that. It's always been much easier to make reels rather than a long form YouTube video, but YouTube is cool. I really do need to get more involved and kind of put more content out there. And now that I've set myself up and have a pretty solid foundation to work off, but also make content like a good camera, a good lens, good microphone and all of those sorts of things. Now I feel a lot more comfortable. I feel like I can provide much more quality content and put it out there and people would be happy with it. And it's all about just getting started and cracking into it and kind of really enjoying the experience. But more so, I kind of wanted to jump on here and talk about what I've been doing over the last few months, what my vision is from here on out as well, where I want to kind of end up. As some of you may know, I did leave work for about 4 or 5 months now. I've been off work and I've just been hustling, setting up the business, FIFO Australia, also working on a lot of my own side quests as well. Fitness goals, crypto, all sorts of things that I've kind of been working on, and it's been going awesome. Like, I've enjoyed every minute of it, being at home, working on this stuff. It's been weird chilling at home too. Like, the last 7 years I've been working for someone. So to have this much time off, I guess, and not rely on work has been awesome. Kind of find myself a bit and also work on the things that do matter, in your life, whether that's fitness goals, financially, where you kind of want to end up so you're not tied into your job for life. All of those sorts of things, I've been kind of diving real deep into, also meeting new people, making new friendships. Yeah, grateful to have found a good bunch of people over the last couple months. Really, I like to say you are who you surround yourself with, and I've definitely managed to surround myself with some very cool people. People that are out there and doing things, and they're just getting shit done. Like, that's what I want to surround myself with, and it feels good. Not just the day-to-day life, which there's nothing wrong with having like a day-to-day life and all of those sorts of things. I just aspire to be great. I aspire to be someone, also be the best version of myself. That's what I really want. I just want to be the best version of myself. I want to try progress every day I possibly can. And I feel like with the people I've surrounded myself with now, who are kind of in the same boat, they also feel the same way and they also want to get shit done as well, which is cool, because I never kind of grew up around that kind of mentality of people or those types of people. It was a lot different when I was growing up, or where I grew up. Kind of the mentality of people when just your day-to-day life. Although I love where I grew up, it kind of made me who I am today. It definitely wasn't for someone that is trying to break out of that cycle. You definitely had to leave home to be able to grow. So yeah, I've left home and I've grown so much. Like, it's been such an amazing journey and I'm super grateful for everything. I'm super grateful for Australia. But yeah, just kind of diving into what I've kind of been doing over the last 4 or 5 months. I pretty much took time off work to focus on the business, start building it, and also work on crypto, connections, fitness, all sorts of stuff. And it's paid off tremendously. Like, it's done very well. I have now set my foundation where I can work off and I feel comfortable and I can just keep grinding and going at it. And it's all kind of falling into place, which is awesome. Financially, I'm not where I want to be, of course. I think many people are in the same boat. They're not where they want to be financially, but I feel like I'm just at a very solid point where I do have a very good foundation to work off now. So, and that's helped me a lot with taking that time off work. Although I've chewed through savings and I've chewed through a lot of funds, now I'm just happy. I'm happy where I'm at, and I can kind of progress to that further step with all of the things I've invested in over the last few months. also the team I've surrounded myself with building FIFO Australia as well. Like I've just built such an awesome team. There's some great people behind it that are helping me out, that we're all working together to kind of push that to be a very big business one day. I feel like it's huge already, but it's definitely got so much more potential, and I can just see it. That we're only just getting started, and it's exciting. It's very exciting. But also financially, I want to be kind of in a better position. So I decided, on and off, I'm going to go back to work. On and off, I'm going to go back to FIFO. And what's great about FIFO is you can just kind of do casual swings here and there. You can just go to the mines for like a week or two and then come back and chill out for as long as you need, because shutdowns and casual work is kind of my line of work, rather than staying on a mine site and just sticking there to this normal swing set. I'm in a different kind of zone. I'm just there for the shutdown, so I can just come and go as I please, stack my money up whenever. So yeah, I got much more freedom than just like a normal job. I can go there, earn very good money, come back and chill out for a couple of weeks, work on my business, work on my connections, meet new people. Just overall, it's such a great lifestyle. Super grateful for it as well. And I kind of left work not knowing where the fuck I was going. Like I left work and I just went out on a whim. I was like, fuck it, let's just give it a go, see what I can do, see what I can pull off. And I managed to pull off some fucking awesome stuff. Like it's worked out so well. And now the business and everything runs smoothly. We got a team that works behind it. We also, we got a team that works behind it. Financially, we're not in the greatest like spot where we can all eat, but if I go back to work and if other people kind of get their things going, then we're all kind of in a good financial position. So it's just a win-win all around. And the great thing about working on this stuff, social media and everything, is you can do it from your phone. And I can pretty much be at work, I can be anywhere, and I'll find time throughout the day where I can just post a video, get to it, and upload. So it's just awesome. The online space, creating that personal brand, creating your business online, and social media is just like such an easy thing these days. We all have a phone. We all have access to the internet. It's just putting yourself out there and getting that shit done. It's just like getting started. Like leaving work, there was an old boy at work, we were kind of talking about crypto and we were talking about all sorts of things. Actually, there was quite a few people at work and we were talking about it, and I was really hyped about crypto, the bull run coming in, Trump coin just launched and it was fucking insane. Everything was going crazy. Like it was just hectic time. And I was talking to the boys and I was like, look, I want to like leave work. I just want to leave work and give it a crack and see if I can pull this off. And I left work and I gave it a crack and I just kept going at it, and it was awesome. And I just keep thinking about that too, where I talked about them, that I was going to leave and I was just going to crack into it and get on with it, and I did. And I'm super grateful that I did that. I feel like a lot of people are scared to leave their jobs and they don't want to try those new things, but I'm someone that just, when I think about something and I want to do it, it's done. Like in my mind, I've already done it. Like I'm there. So, and that's such a good like mental thing, I feel like, where I've got my mind on something, it's going to happen no matter what. I will fight till the end of my days until that happens. And I said I was going to leave work. Did I say I was going to come back? No, I just said I was going to give it a crack, and I did give it a crack. And I'm not even mad that I like kind of keen to go back to work. Like I'm keen to go back to work and get back in that FIFO buzz, shoot some more content, hopefully, and also just get back in that zone of like FIFO. FIFO work is awesome. I genuinely enjoyed my job. I've worked with cranes for 7 years and I've loved it. Like I've loved it a lot. What a break. But yeah, I've worked since I was 15 years old. It's almost half my life I've worked. So it's kind of bred into me. It's just get shit done. Like you got to get up at this certain time. You got to go to work at this certain time. You just got to get out there and get on with it. So I'm kind of grateful for that. Yeah, I kind of didn't have like a childhood like other people where they kind of got to relax a bit and do other things and just kind of mellow out and do whatever the fuck they want. But it created that hustle mentality, which I feel like a lot of people are missing these days. They don't have that hustle mentality. They just have this mentality of like, oh, everything will be okay. I'm kind of happy. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But for me, I want to shoot for the stars. I want to get somewhere where I feel like a lot of people can't go. I want to reach those levels where a lot of people, you know, would never even think of. I truly want to be one of the greats. And that's 100%, like hands down. I won't settle for anything less. I got my mind on it and it's going to happen. I just got to keep on pushing, you know. But yeah, these 5 months have been insane. Like becoming your own boss, structuring your day where you don't have a boss, where you have to get shit done. You have to wake up at a certain time. You have to go to work at a certain time, go to the gym, all of those sorts of things. I'm not used to that. Like I've always been told, turn up to site at this time and we'll get started straight into work. I'll go gym when I can, all of that stuff. But when I was at home, I was like, fuck, I can sleep in. Why am I sleeping in? I should have an alarm. Okay, have an alarm. Started having an alarm. I was like, when can I go gym? I'm going to gym in the afternoon. I'm going to gym in the morning. I'm going midday. All right, we go gym in the morning. Okay, that's it. So we wake up at 6 a.m. We go to gym at this time. And then what do I do then? Start work. Start working on the business. Start making content. All of those sorts of things. 9 a.m. Okay, 9 a.m. we'll start making content. When do I finish though? Like, it's doing my head in. Like, all day I'm just doing this and I'm getting tired of it. Why am I not treating it like a job? Why am I not going to smoko? Like all of these little things that I'm just like tripping out about. I'm like, fuck, you know, I'm in control of this now. You know, working from home, I have to have self-discipline. I managed to find a structure. Like I managed to find a workout routine, a work routine, or I managed to find out the perfect plan for me to work from home, which was great. And day in, day out, I just kept doing the same kind of thing. And it paid off. Like the business is working, the team's working behind the scenes as well. Like it's all going smoothly. And there's so many other little different avenues and pathways and things I can go down just from the stuff I've been building over the last 4 or 5 months. Over the last kind of year, I was buying so many kind of tickets and qualifications for the mine. So I always had a job, but it was mainly so I could work on the offshore oil rigs. And then once I worked on the offshore oil rigs, I was just like, fuck, now I've always got that job. But the whole reason I kind of left the mines in the first place was because I got all the qualifications and tickets I needed. I landed a job on the offshore oil rigs, which was my ultimate goal with moving to kind of Australia, was to get in the mines and was to get on the offshore oil rigs, which I managed to do. And once I got on the oil rigs, then I was like, what else is there? Like, oil rigs is the top of the top. FIFO is there. You know, you got this city work and all of those sorts of things. That's just how I structure it as a tradie. You know, I structure it like oil and gas is top tier. You got FIFO, mining. You got trades work in the city. You know, so I've kind of reached the top of that cycle already, and I'm 22 years old. I've worked in the industries for 7 years. So now what? And it was more so I hit this crossroad. I was like, bro, you've got all this experience under your belt. You've worked in so many different companies in so many different settings. You've operated, you've rigged, you've scaffolded, all of those sorts of things. You've got all of that stuff under your belt. Now what? Well, that's always something you can fall back on. So why not try something new? Why not upgrade and change your kind of whole perspective of things? You worked for someone for 7 years. Why not try work for yourself? So I said, fuck it. Let's just give it a crack, work for myself. And the boys kind of convinced me to do the same as well. And I'm glad I kind of took this 4 or 5 months off and I got more of an understanding of what it actually fucking takes to become an entrepreneur, to become your own boss. Because there's a lot of people out there that want to leave their jobs, but they don't actually quite understand how much work you have to fucking put in to be able to leave your job and work on business and do this stuff full time. Yeah, there might be business structures out there where it doesn't require so much effort, but all these people want to leave their jobs and have a business. They don't actually understand what it takes. It takes quite a lot of fucking balls, quite a lot of sleepless nights. Like, there's been a lot of nights where I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go to sleep because what if it falls apart? I can't go to sleep. This will fall apart. There's been so many nights where I'm like, nah, I'm not sleeping tonight. I can't. This is my baby. Like, I'm not taking my eyes off it. That's an insane mental grind, like insane mental grind where you're at, where you can't sleep. You're just so excited about what's coming around the corner. You're just super grateful for the position you're in, you know? Even though like financially you're not in the greatest position, but it's more so like the trajectory or like the pathway of where this is all heading is just so exciting to me. Like, I see the whole vision in my head. People can't see this vision because this is my perspective of my life. Like, this is what I'm seeing for the business, you know? I see this pathway where it's just great. It's gonna be huge. People can't see that. It's not frustrating, but it's exciting to me. Even my own personal brand, myself doing this YouTube, making content, I've already visioned myself of where I'm going to be ending up in the future. It's all about staying consistent and just keep fucking going at it and just never looking back. Even if I go back to my job, which I am, like I'm going back to work, I can go on and off, and that's the greatest thing about FIFO and earning that good money and being in the mines or offshore is like you can just come and go as you please, you know? So, and I can keep working on my side hustles on my weeks off and all of those sorts of things. Like with a job in the city, like you always just feel tired. You just feel knackered, you know, you just want to kind of kick back and mellow out and relax. You know, with FIFO mining and offshore, it's just like you come in, get the job done, make that good money, and then boom, you're off. Go kick back for a week or two, you know? And it's just fucking such a cool, like I'm super grateful to just be able to have a job like that. You know, being back home in New Zealand, you kind of didn't really have those opportunities. And the boys always kind of talked about it like, fuck, you know, I wish I worked FIFO, or I wish I stayed over in Australia and I worked in those industries. And I'm kind of glad I made that jump. Like 2 years ago, it's been 2 years since I moved to Australia. Like 2 years has just flown by. Like I moved here February 2023. So it's like 2 years and 2 months now. Even in like just a short amount of time of 6 months, the amount of things I've completed and I've worked towards is just insane to me. Like it feels so good. I hit like a real bad brick wall with content lately. I think it was like about a month ago or like, you know, a little while ago. But I've managed to break through that now and content's starting to pick back up again, which is cool. But that also kind of motivated me to be like, nah, look, like you got to start making YouTube content. So that's why I'm here. Like make some YouTube content. Talk shit, you know, like really go into depth with things. I don't structure my videos very well, but at least it's kind of in depth with things. But overall, the kind of thing I'm getting at is like, don't be afraid to leave your job and give it a crack. Just go out there and give it your all. Like your job's always going to be there. That's how I see it anyways. Depending on your situation and what job it is, but job's always going to be there. There's always going to be work to work for someone else. I feel like if you really put your mind to it, it just kind of depends where you're at. Like I know it's kind of a tough world we're in at the moment where, you know, there's not a lot of work and stuff going on. But what I'm kind of getting at is just take that risk because you never know what the fuck's going to happen. Like I took the risk to come over to Australia. Like I moved over here within 1 week of making that decision. I moved to Australia. I told my mum I'm gone. I'm going to Australia. That's it. I've had enough of New Zealand. Within 1 week, sold my car, sold everything. I dipped. I was gone, and I've been over here 2 years now. And to me, that's insane. Like it's hectic. Like it's been such an amazing journey. I've met so many great people along the way, and I've just fully changed as a person as well, which is just been fucking awesome to kind of see. And I'm super happy my nonna especially got to see me come over here and kind of become a better version of myself before she passed away. Honestly, my nonna meant so much to me. My nonna meant a lot to me. So, and she was such a hustler. She was such a hustler, and you couldn't tell her not to do anything. She would go out there and she would just do it. She wouldn't give a fuck. She did not care. Like, she was a fighter. She was a pure fighter. Such a good role model for me and my cousins as well, me and my whānau, my family. She was doing marathons and stuff at her age. Elderly lady doing marathons. Like, she was awesome. And she raised, quite a few kids on her own and had multiple jobs at once. And I seen her hustle, and I've seen my mother's hustle as well, where she's raised 2 kids on her own, single lady, 2 kids in South Auckland. My nonna raised the kids in South Auckland as well, and I see their stories and I'm just like, I cannot fucking complain. I cannot complain. My life is nowhere near compared to what they've been through. Nowhere fucking near. Like, I cannot sit back and just be like, the world owes me, and just be a little shit anymore. Like, I can't be a drug addict anymore. I can't do any of those things. Like, I owe it to them to be the best version of myself. And I'm so happy in the last 2 years that I've managed to show that. But my nonna also see that. Like, she saw that before she passed away, which I'm super grateful for. But also, now I'm really out there and I'm showing my mum what I can do as well. I'm showing my brother, I'm showing my family that, the sky is the limit. I'm showing everyone I know, like whoever out there, the sky is the limit. If you put your mind to it and you really believe that you can do it, you will fucking succeed. You will go fucking places, I tell you that. And it's only just the start. Like, it's still very early days. I'm 22 years old. The whole world is out there for me to take. In a generation that's so cooked, I feel like I've grown up in a little bit old school because I've been surrounded by all the old boys, from starting work when I was 15. We was kind of get on with it, get shit done, stop being a little bitch. And yeah, it's good. I kind of hold myself like that too. I feel like a lot of young people these days have a lot to complain about and they don't have very strong mindsets. And I feel like that sets people like me and them in way different paths. Way different paths. I reckon it's easier than ever these days to become the best version of yourself. If you truly desire it, if you truly want to go for it, you will be the best version of yourself. And that's why taking those risks where I took all this time off work and I kind of focused on all of these things, it's been amazing. It's been so good. It's pretty late and I've kind of blabbered on. I don't even know how long this video's been going. 29 minutes. But all up, even with me going back to work, still working on all my side hustles, still working on the business, got an awesome team around me, a great bunch of people around me, just zone the fuck in, like I'm fully dialed in, getting shit done. I'm going to post a lot more YouTube content as well, but it just goes to show when you really put your head down and you fucking mahi hard and you actually get shit done, the possibilities are endless. When you stop scrolling on TikTok or fucking Instagram or whatever it is, and you really do pay attention to what you need to do in life, you will go places. I guarantee you will go places. And I'm only just getting started. The people around me are only just getting started. There's a big takeover coming, and I feel like the world's shifting in many ways. So you kind of got to capitalize on it now. Early days, technology, Wi-Fi money, online, social media, personal brands, whatever the fuck it is that you truly desire, put your mind to it and don't ever fucking look back. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. The amount of people I have in my comments, the amount of people that have told me, you can't do that. It's not going to happen. You're not going to make it offshore. You're not going to become that version. Bring it on. Give me more. Tell me I'm not going to do it. Tell me. Fuel the fire. I'm telling you, fuel the fire. Tell me I'm not going to do anything and I will fucking make it my mission to show you. I will fucking do it. there is a level of I don't give a fuck anymore that I've reached, and I hope you reach that level too. Like, I truly could not give a fuck what anyone has to say now. Like, these days I am at peace, and fucking things are good, and I hope you reach that level too. And we're only just getting started. This is the start of many videos that I want to post, especially on YouTube. I just want to get out there, start pumping it out, kind of truly make content about what my life is. Just truly kind of make content about my life, my mindset, and everything. And I think it's a good kind of perspective to show people, especially in our age group and in the areas we live, of what it truly takes to become the best version of yourself. And there's always room for improvement. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. That was a great chat. I really enjoyed this. And there's many more to come. We're only just getting started. But anyways, I'll catch you all later. You have a good night. Peace out.